Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about the Doctor Who Season 2 Episode 1 to 3. I've seen all of the new Who stuff from like 2005 whenever it started, with the bald guy, and I've watched all of those 13 seasons. After that, I then watched all the Disney Plus specials, and then I watched the first season of the Doctor Who Disney Plus series, and now I'm on to Season 2 with episodes releasing every Saturday. I absolutely adore Doctor Who. It is one of the best TV shows in the world, in my opinion. It is just such an awesome show, and if you want a separate video of me talking about all those seasons and my favourite episodes, some of my favourite moments, whatever, let me know. But for now, we're just going to be talking about the new episodes that are being released, episode 1 to 3 of Season 2. So the first episode is this girl. She gets broken, her house gets broken into, and she gets taken away by these robots, and she gets flown up to space to another planet. And the Doctor's there, and he's like, well, and he's like, shit. So the Doctor goes after her. But for her, it's been like a few hours. For him, it's been 6 months. He's been there for 6 months, awaiting for her arrival. So he literally left when she left, but he ended up there 6 months before she arrived. So it's like this weird time thing, like a weird time jump or something that happened. I don't think I won't go into too much detail, but this whole episode is really weird. Like when it's just like a revolution thing, like a planet with like humans and robots and whatever. It's just like a futuristic planet. When she was in the rocket being taken up to space, she goes, because she has this like graduate thing, fake graduation thing to say, oh, I'm the queen of this planet. It was just a fake thing that her ex-boyfriend gave her, and she's like, go get him instead. It's actually revealed that they actually went back in time, got him, brought him to the planet, and then he sort of ruled the planet. But it wouldn't have happened if she didn't say it. So it's like this weird loop where it's always looping sort of around, and it's like, if she, like, the planet already existed, like, he was already there. She flew up in the rocket, said, go find him. So they did, and it's like this weird, it's really, really confusing. But anyway, I won't go into that. In the first series of the Disney Plus Doctor Who show, there were a few gods that showed up, like God of Death and blah, 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 like that. In the second episode, this was the God of Light. So it's like Light sort of brought this animated show together, and he sort of took the form of this animated character, and he ends up trying to steal the Doctor's power to become ultra realistic and sort of become human, because it doesn't have a form. It's like a form of light. It's the God of Light. They end up smashing down the wall and actually giving him sunlight, and he feeds off a light, and he keeps growing and 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 literally grows so big that he becomes part of the universe. He never stops growing. He's just floating up there, growing into fucking God knows what. But yeah, that was what happened in that episode. Episode 3 was actually a sequel episode to a really early David Tennant episode called Midnight. And he goes onto this planet that's made out of diamonds, in the old episode. And there's like this entity thing that sort of mimics him, and the Doctor doesn't know who this thing is in the episode. He's like, what the hell is this thing? You never see what it looks like. It's just this thing that's like formed into this woman, and you're like, who the hell is it? In this episode, they actually end up re-encountering it. The Doctor re-encounters it after years and years, and it's the Midnight Entity in the far, far future. It's come out of the ground, and it hides behind people, and people can't see it. It hides behind them, and sort of if you go around to look at this thing, you die. It's a really fucking creepy episode. You kind of do see a little bit of glimpses of what this thing looks like, which you didn't in the original series. I feel like if you didn't see it, it would have been cooler. You didn't really see it that much. You sort of saw it a little bit. It kind of looks like, Judy from Twin Peaks The Return. Don't really know what it really looks like. You never really see it properly. Except for the image that they put up from the actual, like, behind the scenes. That's not really what it looks like in the scene, though. I feel like that's just a lie. But yeah, that was about that entity. This bloody Mrs. Flood is pissing me off. Like, really, this fucking Mrs. Flood is so dumb. She was in the first series. She was introduced as this nice old lady. Her name, they just call her Mrs. Flood. She then knows she's like this dodgy-ass woman who knows who the Doctor is. She actually, at the end of season 1, breaks the fourth wall and talks to the camera and says, have you never seen a TARDIS before? And she wears all these weird costumes that are related to the Doctor's former companions. She says in one thing, you clever boy, which is what Clara said, but I don't think she's Clara. People think she might be Clara because she wore one of the same outfits as Clara, but some of her other outfits are different companions as well. And the only person who would know about Clara, the only person who would wear all the costumes of the Doctor's original companions is the Master. I feel like Mrs. Flood is the Master because she seems just an evil bitch. She doesn't seem like she's evil, but she's very sarcastic, and she just seems like... Yeah, and she's been showing up throughout the 3 episodes of season 2 so far. She showed up in every episode, and she's like sort of just trying to figure out, you know, trying to get the Doctor to go back to May 14th or May 24th. She says that everything will end on May the 24th. So where the Doctor picked up this girl from with the rocket, she left Earth on May 24th. And he's trying to get her back to Earth, but he can't go back to the date she left. So then he keeps running into this other thing. That's how he ran into the God. He's run into the Midnight Entity again. But he's just trying to get her home. He's placing this weird like signal dish thing, trying to create sort of like a wave of energy to get them back to Earth on that date. But something has happened on that date, and Mrs. Flood is trying to get him to go back. And she says in the second episode, she says that it all ends on May 24th. So something's going to happen to the Doctor on May 24th, and she knows about it. I know that this actor for the Doctor is leaving after this series. He is done. That's what the rumors are anyway. He's leaving. So unless, you know, he regenerates into someone else, I really hope Doctor Who doesn't end. Yeah, it doesn't really say if Doctor Who's ending, so I don't know if he's going to regenerate into someone else, and if it does end, will the Doctor actually die? Because I don't feel like the Doctor can die. We still don't know who the Doctor is. We still don't know where he came from, because of course he's not from his planet. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, really. I honestly don't know what's going to happen on May 24th, which is obviously going to be the last episode, I'm gathering, or the second to last episode of this series. Yeah. But I'll be doing weekly reviews on the episodes when they come out, and just talking about, sort of not doing a full breakdown, just sort of just talking about them, kind of like I did with Agatha all along. And what else did I do? Grotesquerie. So yeah, I can't wait to finish off this series. I really want to see who Mrs. Flood is. I feel like she's definitely, I reckon she's the Master. Or unless she's not. Unless she is Clara. Unless she is the Doctor. Unless she is the Doctor, like a future version of the Doctor. I don't know. But we'll have to just find out. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the series so far. And if you want a video of me just talking about all the past seasons of Doctor Who, and I'll gladly do that, talk about some of my favourite episodes. I haven't watched the 60s, like black and white, and then the really old Doctor Who. It's not streaming anywhere, and to buy it's really expensive. So I've just stuck with the new Who stuff from 2005 onwards. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my new videos. I personally picked out these for you here, and I think you'll really enjoy them. So yes, have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video.